little bit of a life update. Got the man cave garage almost put together completely, which I'm excited about. Not completely, but it's getting there. A lot of room. Sold a bunch of equipment and stuff that I didn't need that was just sitting around that I'd only used a couple times. Sold those big giant tires that well, not big giant tires, but the big tires I had in the garage that were annoying, that I had to keep moving around all over the place. Had a guy come from Indiana that was in an emergency situation. He blew out 2 of his rear tires on the expressway out there, hit a piece of metal, and he brought a big Escalade out to the house to load everything up in. So we put the 4 tires in the back of his rig, and he bought those last night. Sold a power washer. What else? I sold something else. I don't remember what it was. And I just got a bunch of 4.62 valve car parts. So if you guys are in the market for a Victor Jr. Edelbrock intake manifold, I paid $1,180 for it. I'll let it go for like $600, the whole kit, but you got to pay for shipping. It's got the billet fuel rails. It's got the Edelbrock Victor Jr. intake manifold. It's the whole entire kit that you find on adtr.net. So I'll sell it at half the price just to get rid of it. And then I have like Clevitt rod bearings. I got Manley pistons and stuff to go in a 4.62 valve. So if anybody on here wants 4.62 valve stuff like that, please let me know. I got an engine that's got 33,000 miles on it. Runs like brand new. Looks like it's brand new, like right off the, like freshly built, brand new. If somebody comes up with $1,000, they can have that. So I'm going a different route with the car. I'm going to make this mainly a track car. I don't need the factory engine and stuff anymore. Actually, I'm thinking about possibly just gutting it completely and just turning it into a drag strip car that gets trailered back and forth to the drag strip. So that's the route I'm going with that. At work's going good. I went from the beginning of flat rate about 6 weeks ago, whatever it was, 5 weeks ago. I went from barely booking 40 hours a week because they were kind of holding me back a little bit here, to the next week 48 hours, the next week 52 hours, the next week 52 hours, 52 hours. So I'm in the 50s now consistently, and they're like, wow, we were kind of holding back on this guy. This guy can turn some hours, and I can easily 60 hour a week if I get the workload, which I have the workload this week where I can actually hit 60 hours pretty easy. I just need to get on it. And yeah, so that's life update. Annabelle, she's growing like a weed. She grew 3 inches in the last 2 months, and she gained 4 pounds exactly in the last 2 months. She is just, it's unbelievable being a father, especially a girl dad. And I can't believe the words came out of my mouth. You know, last week I'm talking to my wife, and maybe it's the beginning of the week I was talking to my wife, and I said, you know what, even though I wanted a boy, I don't know that it could have ever come to something like this. I don't know that I would have ever felt so connected to something like I'm connected to her. I think I'm a girl dad. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a boy, but I think I am a girl dad. This to me comes really easy. And as a mechanic, I think of how to fix the situations where, like, she's fussy and she's crying and mom's trying everything and it just doesn't work. I'll hold her in a different angle or in a different position, and all of a sudden she calms down and she gets real quiet. I've started to learn to pay attention to her, where if she's real fussy and whiny and just making a lot of noise, maybe she needs to be laying across my chest with her feet down and me on my back, so that way she's got this nice gradual, just real light belly pressure, but not so much. Then she gets to touch the bed with her feet, and then at the same time I use my other hand and I'll be burping her while her head's laying in the middle of my chest, and she just burps, gets quiet, and falls asleep. Or I found a pillow that she really likes laying on with her belly, and then she'll cross her hands and turn her head sideways, and it calms her down. Or I found like different positions of how I sit in the bed with her, that really calms her down. She really likes sitting upright with her head up here and her chest against your chest, so she can look around and see things. That calms her down. You know, laying in your arm down here, it's like, she's okay with it, but she's not. She wants to be looking and up and active. She's doing this thing now where she puts her hands out in front of her, and she'll push up, and she'll almost do a full cobra, like she's doing a little yoga cobra stretch. And I'm like, how's this girl only 2 months old? She's got complete control of her head already. She's pushing herself up. She's like doing little half sit-ups and everything. She's almost rolling over on her own. It's kind of scary. She's going to be one strong. She's probably going to end up being taller than me and her mom. She's going to be one strong kid. Very strong, very early. And I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. I love being a girl dad. You know, my 13-year-old has taught me all the stuff from 8 and up when I came into her life, and now this one's teaching me all the stuff from 0 and up. So I already know what to expect, and the 13-year-old's kind of already trained me on what to expect. So I'll have some experience there, and I love it. Life's good. Life is great right now. I couldn't be any happier, you know. There's some frustrating times that we have. That's life in general, but man, I love having a kid. I love being responsible for a child and watching them grow up, and being a dad to me, being a dad looks good on me, and I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So, that's the life update, guys. Be blessed. Take care. If you need anything, there's a hot topic that's coming up here soon that I need to get on, and I'm going to try all of these additives that we've been testing on the bearing machine and stuff like that. Now that the garage is cleaned out and set up the way I want it, now I can get to actually heated additive testing to see if that makes a difference in how the additives perform. So stay tuned for that, because that's coming up soon. I got the heating plate and everything. Temperature controlled, 200, 220 degrees like it would be inside an engine, and then just take it right out of it and pour it right on the bearing tester and see how it performs. If you guys are here for that, if you guys got any suggestions on additives that you want to see, let me know. Other than that, hope you have a great day. Have a good weekend. Take care. Talk to you. Be blessed.